a stay-at-home dad, watching Disney movies he never had. His daughter digs through all the VHS, crushing the classics in a princess dress. Informed like Scuttle, Kurt's got your ticket, making it real like Jiminy Cricket. Most are off the Captain Hook, but if the Tweedledum, he'll be taking more shots than Bambi's mom. Leaves him raised like Simba, or cracked like the beach dishes. He'll show you a whole new world, you won't need 3 wishes. Stay at home, Disney Dad.
Strong, folks. February is a Pooh Month 3 final week. We press play on whatever this is. It doesn't matter. The ad tells me to come join my favorite bear. Oh, so, Baloo or Paddington or Smokey or Fozzie or Ted or Carolot or Lionheart or Hugs and Tugs or Yogi or Corduroy or Rupert or Little or Lots of Huggin' or the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstein Bears or the Bear in the Big Blue House or the Council Briar Bear or Freddy Fazbear? No. It's Winnie the Pooh. That's right. It's the final week of the final February is a Pooh month, so let's go big and go home. Next is an ad for your favorite puppy. So Balto or Lassie or Rin Tin Tin or Beethoven or Scooby. No, I'm not doing this again. They're talking about Spot. These two go hand in hand. Each one better than the last. After that, finally, though, is our feature program, Winnie the Pooh Friendship. First one, 3 cheers for Eeyore and Rabbit. Not gonna lie, not gonna miss this intro. Not gonna miss much. E-I-E-I-OR is actually what the first one is called. Okay, good. Good God, back to Rabbit in his garden. There's weeds everywhere. How is that even possible? All Rabbit does is tend to his frickin' garden. Eeyore wants to help one seed grow, the one seed that won't grow. And Rabbit laughs in his face for offering to help. He just laughs in Eeyore's face. Then we get this wonderful soundbite.
Why don't you come on up for a look-see?
Rabbit rounds up his friends, and together they all stand there and laugh at Eeyore, who's standing in the garden, looking at this seed that won't grow like an idiot. These folks are wonderful. They come up with an idea to help out Eeyore, which an idea is 100 Acre Woods for with him. Just to watch, just to see how he reacts, and just you watch. They wait until Eeyore falls asleep, and then they dress Piglet up as a flower and they stick him in the garden. It's a double humiliation, double win, 2 wins today, yay! Eeyore wakes up and waters him. He waters Piglet. Rabbit comes back. He can't believe that the flower grew. Eeyore got it to grow in 1 night, but now Rabbit realizes Eeyore is a better gardener than he is, so he leaves. We pivot, Rabbit leaves, sulking away, because the only thing he ever cared about was just taken away from him. It's like a triple win today. They made Eeyore look like an idiot, they humiliated Piglet, and they ruined Rabbit. 5 minutes later, Pooh and Tigger can't even remember where Piglet went. They go looking for him. They go to Eeyore's ramshackle shack, and Rabbit is living there now, and now Rabbit's all droopy dog. So, like, was it the house that makes Eeyore a little Anyway, I'm sure we already watched and reviewed this one, but I don't care. We're almost done. Piglet runs away, and Eeyore is like, there goes my flower. Eeyore goes to Rabbit and asks him for help. Rabbit goes, your plant ran away? And he goes, that sets a bad example for all my other plants, and I'll give them that. That's funny. Piglet is still running away, dressed like a flower, and Pooh and Tigger are chasing him. They're like, get the in your hole in the garden, you plant. Rabbit figures out that the plant was Piglet, and he's like, oh, it's on. So, of course, before anyone can get mad at everyone, Eeyore sings the plant to life for real, and it's over. Yeah, no one is responsible for their actions once again. Next up is the new Eeyore, which I hope is like the new Coke, and it's gone right away. They throw Eeyore a party, and Eeyore leaves because parties are for popular animals. Tigger picks him up, and he throws him back inside. Take that, you introverted, depressed moron. That's the simple cure, folks. The party is basically now just Pooh eating honey, but in a party hat. So it's a party. Eeyore rocks around going, hello, 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 because that's the advice he got of what to do at parties. He meets with Tigger the next day, and he wants some of Tigger's popularity to rub off on him, and that's great. Tigger thinks he's popular. So Tigger paints Eeyore like a Tigger and sends him hopping around going, hoo, hoo, hoo. And everyone is annoyed. So is this the lesson here, that it's okay to be introverted and clinically depressed and a Debbie Downer 24/7? Or that Tigger is actually unpopular. It doesn't matter. Maybe both, maybe none. Eeyore jumps on Tigger and says, I'm trying to be popular. And Tigger says, well, don't try to be popular on top of me. And I feel like every girl has had to say a version of that at some point in their lives. Things just keep going from bad to worse as the bumbling here continues. I'm going to duck out and just wait until the end of this one when they all realize that Eeyore is better living in suicidal depression constantly than having a second Tigger around. Lessons coming fast and hard in this one. Honey for a Bunny is third, and I hope this is about the Playboy Mansion. Don't care. Rabbit has a boomerang. That goes nowhere. Like the boomerang and the side story about Rabbit having a boomerang. Neither go anywhere. Rabbit makes a wheelbarrow full of stuff for the dump, but instead he just gives it to Tigger. Rabbit's rabbit-shaped bookend doesn't work because he only has one. He doesn't have the other. And Rabbit says he's looked everywhere for his mate. Without his mate, it's no good by itself, and he might as well get rid of it. Is he talking about himself? Dark, man. All right. He dumps all his stuff in the dump, including his rabbit bookend, and then Roo hops in the dump because, I mean, why not? And Roo finds the bookend and likes it, and Roo takes the bookend home. Roo starts trading up the bookend, though, on his way, and he goes to Piglet first for a ball, then to Pooh, who says since he has no mate, he uses honey pots to bookend the rabbit bookend. Rabbit shows up to Pooh's house, and you think Pooh has the missing bookend, and he gets excited, and Rabbit offers Pooh 5 jars of honey for this bookend, and Pooh is like, sure, you idiot. Rabbit only has 4 jars of honey, though, so he goes off to find a 5th that says, if idiot Pooh can find honey, how hard can it be? He tries and fails, and he tries and fails, and Rabbit tries and fails, and he finally gets the honey to trade Pooh for the bookend, and then he realizes it's his original one from the dump, and then, Rabbit finally snaps. It was a race between Rabbit and I, who would break first here, right? And the final mental breakdown of Rabbit is wonderful. Okay, here we go. It's the last one. Rabbit takes a holiday. Yeah, from the previous one, he's broken. He's off to the mental hospital, I imagine, although he calls it a vacation. And I've definitely had coworkers that have gone on similar vacations like this one. He leaves and the others are like, we should look after his home while he's gone, which means they'll ruin everything they try to do. And they do. They make a mess. They break everything. And it's just, they make a mess and they break everything in Rabbit's home while he's gone. And this is just what happens. This is normal. How can anyone justify these cartoons, folks? Rabbit is going to come back to his trashed house that his friends ruined and realize he never should have gone on vacation. He's going to come back more stressed and upset and sad since he left. This sums up every Pooh short ever written, animated, and produced. Like, there's nothing left to say. Rabbit needs to go on a vacation because living in the 100-acre wood and with these people is the worst life ever. But coming back to a worse situation than when he left is going to make him more stressed because he had to leave to get away from them in the first place. This is the lesson. Rabbit returns, and here we go. No, swerve. Rabbit likes to clean, and he's happy they made such a mess because now he can clean everything all over again, and that's actually what brings him joy. There we go. Kids, go make a mess for your parents to clean. Well, thank you. Here we are. Winnie the Pooh lessons. No one's ever responsible for anything, ever. What the you guys?
I think about.
What do you think?
What we have is a concern about Curtis Anderson. His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best. I was wondering if the man has some kind of a hold over the channel that he's allowed to be employed for so long with the standards of journalism and personal appearance that he has. Thank you.
Okay, Macy.
I'm still Jenny from the block.